The US is arguably the best place in the world to study medicine. Welcome to WatchZilla. Today we are going to give you our top 10 best American universities for medicine. Each offer freshly structured curriculum, special programs, and unique clinical opportunities that set them apart from America's 185 other medical programs. Other countries have produced brilliant physicians and continue to do so, but American universities dominate. These schools conduct the most advanced research in specialized fields, thereby improving the health of everyone. The best schools also focus on reaching underserved communities. Those who live in remote or rural towns need as much medical attention as those who live in big urban areas. Equalizing healthcare by geography and demographics is another factor that distinguishes a good health program from a great one. Some of the most significant medical breakthroughs have come from these top research institutions. The first successful heart valve surgery, the first successful kidney transplant, the discovery of Alzheimer's disease, the development of vaccines for polio. The world would be a very different place without these innovations. With even more complex problems to solve today, innovations and experimentation have never been more vital. You'll learn about what makes each school special, including the achievements of the most accomplished alumni and faculty from these institutions. Number 10. Harvard Medical School. Just some of the school's long list of medical achievements include the development of artificial skin for burn victims, the first successful reattachment of a severed limb, and the introduction of insulin to treat diabetes. MD student can choose one of two tracks. One is called Pathways, a traditional four-year education emphasizing active learning and early entry into clinical rotations. Pathways students take courses alongside Harvard dental students. The other track, known as Health Sciences and Technology, is offered in conjunction with MIT. Health Sciences and Technology students, alongside PhD students from MIT, learn a comprehensive curriculum in both physicianship and biomedical engineering. Health Sciences and Technology students learn from a variety of teaching affiliates in and around Boston, including the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, Joslin Diabetes Center, and Massachusetts Eye and Ear. Number 9. Duke University. Duke University opened in 1925, funded by benefactor James Buchanan Duke. Just 5 years after opening, the Association of American Medical Colleges ranked Duke in the top quarter of medical schools in the country. In addition to the flipped classroom initiative, Duke's medical curriculum is structured into basic sciences, clinical rotations, scholarly research, and clinical electives. Thus, students get early clinical experience and have the chance to pursue research interests. The Duke Clinical Research Institute is the world's largest academic clinical research organization, which conducts Phase 1 to Phase 4 trials across the spectrum of diseases. Researchers benefit greatly from the vast selection of patient registries, over 100,000. Additional accomplishments include establishing the first physician assistant launched in 1965 and brain tumor treatment programs. Today it still leads the nation in producing the finest physician assistants. Notable faculty include Samuel Katz, developer of the measles vaccine, and gastroenterologist Peter B. Cotton, creator of the ERCP procedure. Number 8. University of California, San Francisco. University of California, San Francisco is the #1 med school in the country for internal medicine and obstetrics and gynecology. It also has a particular focus on treating the underserved communities of San Francisco. The Benioff Homelessness and Housing Initiative, Center for Community Engagement, and Population Health and Health Equity all work together to address disparities in healthcare. They aim to make University of California, San Francisco as accessible to the community as the public library. It was at University of California, San Francisco that Stanley Prusiner discovered prions, a new disease-causing agent, alongside bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. For this, he won the 1997 Nobel Prize in Medicine. 1989 Nobel Prize winners Michael Bishop and Harold Varmus discovered the cellular origins of retroviral oncogenes. University of California, San Francisco Med School faculty and alumni have also won Lasker Awards, Shaw Prizes, and National Medals of Science. Number 7. Columbia University. Like University of Pennsylvania, Columbia has a history of educating physicians dating back to before the American Revolution. In 2018, Vagelos College was the first medical school in the country to replace all student loans with need-based scholarships. This means that 20% of students can attend on a full ride. Columbia University has approximately 2,900 students enrolled in the medical center, with 638 in the MD program. Tuition at Columbia is approximately $44,864. Instead of the customary distinctions between years 1 through 4, Columbia has restructured the curriculum not 3 broad sections: fundamentals, major clinical year, and differentiation and integration. In addition, students must complete a scholarly research project to earn their degree. The Celiac Disease Center at Columbia, directed by Dr. Peter Green, was recognized in 2018 as the world's leader in expertise on celiac disease. Other notable faculty have included Nobel laureates Richard Axel, Eric Kandel, and Joachim Frank, author and neurologist Oliver Sacks, and Pulitzer Prize winner Siddhartha Mukherjee. Number 6. Johns Hopkins University. Since 2005, Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine has implemented a learning community that resembles the hoses of Hogwarts. Students are sorted into 4 colleges named after influential Hopkins faculty: Nathans, Sabin, Taussig, and Thomas. Advisors of each cluster guide students through courses, research, and career selection. The program is intended to foster camaraderie among students throughout all 4 years of medical training. Curriculum is also structured in an innovative way. Known as Genes to Society, coursework focuses on health and disease as it adapts to the environment instead of the traditional dichotomy of what is normal versus abnormal. Students participate in clerkships as early as year 1 and every few months have week-long classes in topics in interdisciplinary medicine. 18 of Johns Hopkins' 39 Nobel Prize winners are affiliated with Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. Number 5. University of Washington. The University of Washington opened its doors to the first class of medical students in fall 1946. University of Washington School of Medicine was the first public medical school in the 5-state region of Washington, Wyoming, Alaska, Montana, and Idaho. As a result, it's a leader in rural medicine and primary care. The medical school, also ranked 6th, is renowned for its strides in family medicine, rural medicine, AIDS, and women's health. The sprawling Washington, Wyoming, Alaska, Montana, and Idaho partnership maintains a network of teaching facilities in over 100 cities throughout the 5-state region. Through the program, the University of Wyoming, University of Alaska Anchorage Montana State University, and University of Idaho educate a fixed number of med students each year for 3 semesters of foundational curriculum. The goal is to increase the number of primary care doctors in underserved areas in a cost-effective manner. The program has contributed to University of Washington School of Medicine's position as the nation's leading institution for primary care education. 4 Nobel Prize winners were on the faculty back in 2010. Notable alumni include Taiwanese politician and physician Shem Fu-Shun, American politician and orthopedic surgeon Al Gross, and physician and law professor Annette Clark. Number 4. University of Pennsylvania. University of Pennsylvania dominates the top medical specialty rankings, number 1 in pediatrics, number 2 in psychiatry, number 3 in obstetrics and gynecology, number 4 in internal medicine, and number 5 in anesthesiology. Founded in 1765, Penn Med comprises the nation's first medical school and first school hospital, carrying this illustrious legacy to the modern day. Class of 1965 graduate Michael S. Brown won the Nobel Prize in Physiology of Medicine for discovering the regulation of cholesterol metabolism. Alumni Greg Semenza shared the 2019 Nobel Prize in the same category for discoveries of how cells adapt to oxygen availability. University of Pennsylvania is also the center of the University of Pennsylvania Health System, a major multi-hospital health system made up of 13 Philadelphia hospitals. The health system has been named the best in the city and state. Number 3. Yale School of Medicine. The mission of Yale is to provide an education in the scholarly and humane aspects of medicine and to foster the development of leaders who will advance medical practice and knowledge, its website reports. Yale Med students benefit from a personal research librarian who helps the student navigate the school's extensive resources to produce of high quality these by graduation. The program has caught on around the world. Duke University, University of Toronto, and Rhodes University in South Africa have also paired personal librarians with incoming students. Without a personal librarian, the Harvey Cushing and John Hay Whitney Medical Library can be intimidating. It's one of the country's largest medical libraries. Med students can earn dual degrees in conjunction with Yale Law School, Yale School of Management, Yale School of Public Health, Yale Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, or Yale Divinity School. Students can also opt for a 5th year to study abroad or conduct further research. Notable faculty include pioneering neurobiologist Patricia Goldman-Rakic, Nobel Prize-winning physiologist Brian Kabilka, and pharmacologist Alfred Gilman Sr., who pioneered chemotherapy. Number 2. Washington University, St. Louis. Like Northwestern Washington University School of Medicine does not bestow letter grades for all 4 years. The university also announced it would spend $100 million to eliminate tuition for half of all MD students. The scholarship began in 2019 and aims to reduce student debt. Those who do not receive the scholarship in the first year can receive partial scholarships. Washington University School of Medicine's top-ranked specialties include radiology, obstetrics and gynecology, surgery, and anesthesiology. Also notable are programs in physical therapy, occupational therapy, and audiology and communication sciences, including a Doctor of Audiology degree and a Master of Science in Deaf Education. The school has produced a handful of winners of the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, biochemists Earl Sutherland and Edwin G. Krebs and microbiologist Daniel Nathans. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 1. University of Michigan. The mission of the medical school at the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor is to educate students, physicians, and biomedical scholars, and to provide a spectrum of comprehensive knowledge, research, patient care and service of the highest quality to the people of the state of Michigan and beyond. Michigan Medicine encompasses the university's affiliated hospitals and medical school, which has consistently outperformed most other in the nation. Through the interprofessional clinical experience, students start getting clinical experience within the first semester of year 1. Interprofessional clinical experience exposes students early to the collaborative and interpersonal aspects of healthcare. Clerkship experiences also begin as early as the 2nd year, followed by advanced 3rd and 4th year clinical rotations. Michigan medicine includes renowned specialty centers such as the W.K. Kellogg Eye Center, the Brehm Center for Diabetes Research, and the C.S. Mott Children's and von Voigtlander Women's Hospital. Students also have the option of pursuing combined MD-PhD, MD-MBA, or MD-MPH degrees. Famous alumni include politician and neurosurgeon Ben Carson, CNN medical correspondent Sanjay Gupta, and Alexa Kennedy, the first African-American female neurosurgeon in the U.S. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchZilla and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.